J. Meow, meow, meow. Who could be the boss? Look up to the cross. Stranded in the land of the lost. Standing up, I'm sideways. I'm blazing up the path, running on the highways of rap. Choked up by the smoke.
Hey guys, 254 still here. That's all I've got. Hey guys, 254 still here. I'm here with True Squid. We are up at Mount Alex, and this is the ultimate beginner's guide to motorcycle camping.
Hope you guys enjoy.
Alright, now I was actually going to make this video at home, but my mate here decided he wanted to go camping, so we thought we'd come out here and actually do it for real. Now obviously it is very dark. I've currently got my bike light on just so that we can film this. So we will pick this up in the morning. See you then. Yeah, we're actors. Sold. Millions. Hey guys, 254 still here. So it's morning time now. We've been up for a bit, had a little bit of a walk. It's starting to warm up a little bit.
Still like 4 degrees.
Yeah, it's still definitely cold, but we'll take you through the setup. All right guys, so here we have my setup here, and over there we have Dylan's. We're gonna now run you through each of them and say the do's and don'ts of motorcycle camping. Alright guys, so here's my setup. Now I have, it's quite a few years old now, I got this second hand. I obviously, as you know from my previous video, I started out with a swag. Terrible idea, alright? It's ridiculously heavy once it's on the bike. It's very bulky, and for me, the biker swag, as compact as it was still freaking huge on the bike. And it was just way too stuffy and cramped inside, and it was just not an enjoyable experience. You could barely, I couldn't even lay on my side. So I ended up switching the swag for this hiking tent, which, to be honest, it's great. Yeah, there was a couple of holes. I just put a couple more in it last night, but it's absolutely awesome. It's really easy to put up. I love the shape of it, and when it's on my bike, it's absolutely minuscule. All right, so in regards to sleeping, so last night this was my first test of this, and I actually loved it. I was reasonably comfortable. It was just a little bit slippery. So underneath here, I've got a stretcher. Awesome. Then on top, I have a Wanderer Superlight, I think it is. Inflatable mat, that was good, it just provided a bit. But the problem is it was just a little bit slippy, that's all I could say. The outrack pillow, awesome, folds up to like smaller than my phone. And then we've got the outrack -7 degree sleeping bag. This was amazing, I did not get cold at all, not one single bit. Another thing I love about this tent is the way that the storm cover is designed. So this comes undone. When I get it undone, comes down like this, zips down all the way like this. Now the reason I love this so much is the fact that I've got all that room in there to stuff my stuff under so that it doesn't get wet. And for me personally, that is awesome as hell. It just, you know, I've got one tent, everything's there, and then I've got my bike next to me, so it's really, really, really good. This is why I love hiking tents. All right, so realistically, mine is a very advanced, I would say, expensive setup. For a hiking tent now, for a good 2-person, do not get 1 person. It's not 1 person, equal half whatever it says it is, realistically. So for a good 2-person tent, you're looking at about $150, $200 alone. Stretcher, $30 to $50. That mat there, I got it insanely cheap because my local Rays is closing down, so they're normally $140 for that sleeping mat, the mattress. Sleeping bag, I don't skimp because I go winter camping a bit, so -7, that was $140, and the pillow was like $40. So yeah, as I say, like mine is very expensive, but honestly, I slept warm as hell and I was so comfortable besides the little bit of slippage, but you know, that's not overly bad. All right, so now we are going to go through True Squid's setup. Now he has a very basic, nice, cheap, easy setup, and it works for him. Anyone can do this. Like we're looking at maybe $50 to $100 here versus $500 over there. Realistically, they both serve the same purpose. They're both roughly the same comfort rating. I just prefer all this stuff for me. It's just the way I like doing it. So looking at his tent first, he's just got a simple, is it 2 or 4? Man, 2-man dome tent with a storm cover on it, storm fly, whatever you want to call it. So last night he had a -5 degree sleeping bag in there, just an Austrail one, and an air mattress. That was all he had, and an inflatable pillow. What were your thoughts on that?
Look, mattress would have been better flipped around, maybe with the cover on it. There's a bit of slippery, just say with the pillow, it slips around quite a lot. And with the sleeping bag, it could have been a little bit warmer. I think that 5 degrees is a little bit exaggerated. Plenty of space in there to put bags and helmets and bikes, gear and stuff and whatever you need to keep it out of the weather.
All right, another thing I forgot to mention, I actually have a chair. True Squid does not have a chair.
Unfortunately.
This is the Aldi rip-off Helinox chair. I paid, I think it's $30 or $40. I can't remember exactly, but it's amazing. 110 kilo weight limit on it. Comfy as all hell, and realistically it packs up to absolute minuscule, which as I'm packing up I will show you all the size of things and how it packs on the bike. Alright guys, so a couple more do's and don'ts I should put in there. Most of the time your tent that you're going to get is going to come with aluminium, or aluminum as the Americans would say, pegs. Ditch them immediately and get steel. Yeah, you might have like an extra little bit of weight, but realistically it's much easier than the heartache of trying to get your pegs in the ground and they just bend straight over. Another thing is, no matter what tent you have, I realistically think you should just buy this is just a light duty tarp, just a little bit extra security on the ground. Just stops these little pointy sticks and crap from poking through and putting a hole in your tent. Alright guys, so what's that, 45 minutes. But I honestly was going pretty casual.
15 minutes it probably took me to do all mine.
And to put it on though, you got to count that.
And to put it on.
No.
15 minutes and to put it on.
I'd say like 25.
I would say 15.
And you got to keep in mind that his was already half done.
Look, it was
by the time
deflated.
I got...
The only thing that was done was my mattress was deflated. That was it.
Alright, so realistically I do have more of a touring setup instead of an overnight setup for Dylan's, for example. Mine is a bit bulkier, but yes, like I could, with everything that I've got in here, I could go away for, well, as long as I want, really. So yeah, this is my bike all packed up. Got some casual tunes just before we leave, just to pack up to. And here's his bike, all packeted it up. His is a bit smaller, yeah, but
A bit.
what's good about smaller? Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to do it for this. I'm pretty sure I've covered each basis really. The expensive versus the cheap, the do's and don'ts, the pros and cons of each really. Anything you want to add?
I suppose that's each to everyone's own, whatever works for everyone. I mean, people might prefer swags, people might prefer tents.
Don't get a swag. Not unless you've tried it before, don't get a swag.
Not unless you swag delicious.
Don't make that mistake. Alright guys, so yeah, that's going to do it. Now just enjoy some hilarious clips of us failing to get back up this awfully dirt road. I do it fine.
No, he's gonna fail. He almost shat his pants getting up there to go take a shit. That's because I needed a shit.
Oh God, here we go. Who says a road bike can't do dirt trails? Might not be easy, but I'm doing it. Uh-oh. Ha ha ha! Some of the locals having a laugh. Well, I shouldn't say locals, they probably don't live here. Well, they might, I don't know. Whoa, the front wheel lifted a little. Forgot about that extra weight. Oh, the front wheel lifted again. It was like... Up we go. Oh, the fork seals, I love it. Fucking hell, should have moved this shit last night. Oh, nearly there. Bloody beautiful. Dylan's all the way back there still. See, I grew up on dirt bikes, so this kind of shit is easy for me, even on a road bike. Oh god. Where is he? I can see him. Hello, sir. Well done.
See that giant rock sticking out?
No? Did I hit it?
No, I was just after the way.
Shaky. Oh god! Oh no! Oh, that is not comfortable. Ready and a skid. Oh, alright, that'll do it for me. I'm going to take this camera off because with all this extra gear and this on my head, it's not comfortable at all.